Today, I'm in the wood yard. I've got a delivery to do first thing this morning, and I've got a package that was sent to me from a disgruntled viewer that I'm going to share with you. Here we go. So yesterday when you were here, you saw that I did a bunch of deliveries, and today I've got another one first thing this morning. It's extremely cold again this morning, below zero again, with like a 15 mile an hour wind, so it's like 20 below zero. And so I'm going to keep moving here because I don't have a lot of layers on today. And I'm going to load up this delivery. It's for a face cord or a third of a cord of mixed hardwood. So I'm going to throw a bunch of different stuff in here. We're going to throw in, I got some maple, and I've got some aspen, and I got some ash I'm going to throw in. So I got a little bit of everything I'm going to throw in for this load. This is for a repeat customer, and it's a guy that pays me to stack the wood. So I'm just going to fill this up, and we're going to drive there. And there's also a delivery fee because it's, I don't know, I think it's like 16 or 17 miles. So I charge for delivery past 10 miles. This is an ugly looking one. Urgh! I guess he's getting a fuzzy one. So I'm going to be delivering that, and then I'll be stacking it. And when I get done with that, I'm going to read you a letter and show you a package that I got from a viewer that's upset with me for some reason. Can't figure it out myself, but I'm going to read it to you so you can hear all about it. It'll be interesting and I think entertaining. So we're going to load this baby up. Well, there it is. It's a truckload full, a bed full of wood, and it's going to go down the road to its new home. I put about 1/3 ash, 1/3 maple, and then 1/3 was mixed stuff that was a little bit of everything. Had some aspen and some cottonwood, but there it is. It's going down the road to its new home. We're going to go and deliver it. We're going to stack this load, so you'll see that happening right now. So I just backed into the garage. Right there's the truck, and here's the pile I brought last time, what's left, and then I'm going to put a bunch of it here, and then a bunch is going to go down over here. So stacking happens right now. So there it is. Put a pile over here, and I had a bunch over here from before. So it's all loaded, and we're ready to go down the road back to the wood yard. So you just saw that I delivered that load of wood. There was 1/3 of a cord or a face cord in the truck, and I stacked it. So the wood was $120, and the delivery fee was $20, and the stacking fee was $20. It took me 20 minutes exactly to stack it, well, maybe 21. So the total on that is $160. So for a face cord, that's pretty good. And I am back in the wood yard, and I forgot to do something when I was here loading. I found this friend of mine. Ooh, she's moving. She's wiggling her legs a little bit. She was sitting in the sun because I set her on the side there. This is a queen, yellow jacket hornet, and as you know, I am at war with these constantly. I find them all the time in the woods, so it's crunch time. There we go. I'm going to separate her from her existence. Done. There, so that's done. Now the next thing I have to cover, something very important. I got a package in the mail from a disgruntled viewer. So On the return address, it says old best friend and then his address. So, and below my name, it has, apparently I run a business called Limpwood LLC. So we're gonna see what's inside here. Here is the letter. And it says, Chris, it is with sad heart I write this letter to you, saying admitting your problem is the first step to recover is very true. In episode number 538, you finally admitted you can't get it up. The dump trailer, that is. As part of the YouTube family, I felt it is my responsibility to do something. I set up a GoFundMe to buy you some of the blue pills to help you get it up. Unfortunately, there was only enough donations to buy 2 Get It Up blue pills, which I have enclosed. Well, let's take a look here. Oh, there's a box in here. Oh, and here's a little package. Let's see what's in here. Oh, yes, there's 2 blue pills, all right. There they are, 2 blue pills. Looks like some moldy old, I don't know, jelly beans or something. Looks pretty nasty. He must be mad at me. Okay, what else does it say here? Please be cautious that one of the blue pills is HD. I'm assuming that means heavy duty, and may keep your dump up for 4 more hours. I hope these elevate you to true happiness. In addition to your blue pills, and because you work so hard, I've enclosed a card to Barry Del Greco's mobile rub. He can process you right in the woodyard. Barry prides himself in having soft hands and specializes in foot massage. Though I thoroughly enjoyed the one piece of gone that you sent me, I'm returning it to you ABC. Already been chewed. There it is, and it has been chewed. It's in the package, but it's all nasty. So he returned that. There's still a lot of flavor and thought you might enjoy it while getting you a rub. Well, this is the guy that does the rub, apparently. This is Barry. It's a gift card to relax inside his trailer and get rubbed. Apparently there he is. It's Barry. Barry Del Greco's mobile rub. Call me for a private foot massage in my trailer is what it says. Yeah, I don't think I'll be doing that. It says, lastly, since you've been working hard in the muddy woodyard as well as greasing up your tractor, you really need something to clean up. So I'm specing you a special package to help you clean up. Hope you enjoy and share this with your YouTube family. Your previous new best friend, now that Jeremy is your new best friend. Well, that may be true. Signed, Tony. So let's see what's in the box here. Oh, looks like he sent me some chocolate. It says here, congratulations, I have sent to you a prize that I found on my front lawn. A neighbor lady was walking the dog by every day, I noticed, and she must have dropped this piece of chocolate from her pocket. Here's the piece of chocolate. And it says that I should enjoy it. And he knows I like chocolate, so it's worth a try, isn't it? Doesn't smell like chocolate. It smells more like used chocolate. But he said it's chocolate, so. Yeah, there you go. That's not chocolate. Oh. That's pretty bad. Ugh. I think I'll just tell him it was good. Okay, on to the next topic. So the next thing I want to talk about is a lot of people have been asking me, when in the world am I going to get started on, processing wood for next year? And that is a very good question. I've got a little bit of a start. I have this load of locusts here. Actually, it was a half a load, and back there is a full load of oak that's already done. Then I got a load of cherry back there, and that's partially cut. And then I got the cherry that I cut up over here with Bo that's been cut and split, so that's another load. So in reality, I've got 3 loads that are already done for next year, but some of this could actually be sold this year. So as you can see, this just needs to be moved over and stacked. So I did give a call to my logger, John, and they're very busy right now. This is their busy time of year because they're in a rush to get as much wood to their customers as possible during the freeze part of the year here, because really in about a month, maybe a month and a half tops, there's gonna be what's called breakup, and everything will thaw and turn to mush, and then they can't get into the woods. So they're hauling wood like crazy right now, trying to get as much out of the woods as possible. So this is their busiest time of year, and I placed an order with him that I want a load of hickory, and he said he's got about a half a load or so that he can bring me, along with a bunch of oak. And that's why I processed all this cherry the way I did, because I'm going to put a load of wood right here, and then I'm going to clean out all these pallets right here. These will all be moved, and I will be able to get a load of oak right there. And then over here, I'm going to clean all these pallets out, and from here all the way down around the corner over here, that's going to be a whole nother load. And then last year I had another load put here, so I'm going to put 2 loads here. So that is 1, 2, and then up there's an open spot, 3, 4, 5, 6 loads that I can get right here. And then on the other side, I have a bunch more space available that I'm going to fill, and I'm pretty sure that I can fit all this in. And obviously once I get processing it, it will the space will open up. So that's 6, I said, and then all of this is going to be moved, this hole right here, so that will be 7. I can fit a load right here, 8. And then over here where I had wood last year, right where you see this dirt, that it's all thawed out now, I had a load here, but I'm going to put another load there and another load here. So I figure 9 loads I should be able to get in here this year, and that's just in those spaces. And then I think I could put another load right here. So I'm thinking 10 loads, possibly 11 or 12. Because I could also put another load on the back side of this once this all gets cleaned out here, because I counted this as 1 load here, but I think I could fit 2 loads in here, so it would be 11. And then in the back I might be able to put another one. So I figure I can get 12 loads of wood brought into the wood yard over the next month or 2 is my plan. And then I also have a bunch of wood I can cut for free too that I'll be working on. So there will be a lot of wood coming into the wood yard. And then still have a bad taste in my mouth. Ugh. And then the next thing I'm going to be doing is obviously removing a lot of the debris and stuff that I have in areas where I've got pallets all just kind of jumbled up here. I'll move those out of the way so that I can get wood stacked in there and get working on the wood. Now, a lot of the wood that I'm going to be getting is going to be oak right away. So my plan is to get barkless oak. And I think I want to get for sure 6, 7, maybe even 8 loads of oak. And if it's barkless oak, a lot of it will be dry, so I'll be able to cut it, and as I'm splitting it, separate out the wood that is dry already, that's ready to sell, and put it in a different pile, and then the wood to be stacked, to be dried for next year. Stacked and piled. And then I'm also going to get at least 1, probably 2 loads of maple, and I think I'm going to get a load of birch this year, but I think I might have to buy that from someone else because John really can't get much of that, so I might have to get the birch from another supplier, from another logger. And then I might get some other wood too, like a load of ash, or maybe even 2 loads of ash. But I for sure want to start with the oak because that takes the longest to dry, so that's going to be my first priority, is get the oak in here, get it processed, and work my butt off, basically till my arms fall off. So that is the plan. So tonight I'm leaving to go to my brother Ken's, and then tomorrow we're going to go to a wood yard that receives truckloads of logs in that are going, it's a staging area for a paper mill, and there's a big machine that my brother used to run, and we're going to go do a bunch of videos with that, and that'll be cool. And then we're also going to go out into the woods, and we're going to do some tree identification and talk about how we do all the different things as far as picking out wood in the woods and how to make sure you're cutting the right kind of wood and what kind of wood there is, that kind of stuff. So we're going to do a bunch of that, and we're going to do a whole bunch of production in my brother's wood yard because he's got a big load of maple right now that he's working on. We're going to try to get a bunch of that done. So that's what's going to happen tomorrow. So come on back. It'll be fun. That's it for today, folks. You know what to do. Poke the buttons, hit them all. Hit the like, the subscribe, share, all that. Tomorrow, I'll be back in my brother's wood yard. You should come on back. It'll be fun. Between now and then, get outside, get cutting. Good night, Irene.